Now, so stage 10 here of the Tuatara event, and good news, bad news. So it's on New York, it's just against one racer, and the thing is, it does have cops on there, but because of the fact that there's not 8 other cars, it's just you and cops. This stage handles fairly well, as good as any New York stage can. Now, the bad news is the fact that the cops are incredibly aggressive, and it's subway surfing, which has lots of like subway pillars in it. So I actually did this race 2 times, as you can see from the layout here. Yeah, finished race twice, but one of the races I won, and in the other race I got the no wreck and the 7 nitro bottles, because the AI will just try its best to put you into walls. It's very likely that you're going to have to do this race far more than 10 times. I could see this one going quite a few more, and like, yeah, it's obviously a bit of a ticket hog at 2 per go, so and the refuel time on the car. So this is definitely one that, like, try and just get it done, I'd say, as fast as possible. For me, I'm focusing on those ticket packs, because the way I have this car right now, I'm missing 35 blueprints to get this all the way to the 3rd star, which is the point where I can 500 condition this event and get the key without using any of those crazy gambling packs. That said, like, I think I would like to bring this car up to the 4th star, so I will very likely be getting some packs for it anyway. Now, like, it was 40 blueprints for the for the 2nd star. It's 45 for the 3rd star, which I'm currently heading towards. The star after that is 60 blueprints. So just keep in mind, if you are thinking, oh, maybe I'll go for the 4th or the 5th one, yeah, the escalation is obviously pretty high. I think it's like 60, it might be 70, and then 85 or so for the last one. But yeah, like, since you obviously get this car at 1 star initially, so that we were able to drive it just without the key, yeah, those blueprint requirements are kind of like stacked towards the later half of the stars. So definitely, yeah, that final star is effectively the same as bringing this to, through the first 3 stars. But I'm gonna give this one a blast, try and get all of the actual goals in a single run, because obviously that'll save some tickets and stuff down the line. And yeah, if I get just the packs, I'll be fair enough with that. Like, I am just looking at, like I said, upgrading this car to the 3rd star, which will guarantee me the key. I'm 99% sure, unless there's been some dramatic change that hasn't been noticed, because there was one change, which is that performance requirement for the SSC that wasn't on the global version, so there has been some alterations. I don't know, at this stage I'm thinking, should I count up all of the conditions and make sure they actually add up to 500, that there isn't like, oh no, there was only 499 conditions, sorry. I'm sure that'll be fixed sometime in the middle of the British event, if there is. Dang, I thought he was going to swoop in and actually shunt me towards that bottle, so I ended up just being toxic to AI. Now I deserve it if they kill me. But yeah, there is like a couple of opportunities, say, where you can like miss a nitro bottle. You need to go like really narrow here just to get this one. And I'm going to dodge the ramp up here, so I'll be going on the left hand side of the track, because yeah, there's whoa. There is a nitro bottle on the left hand side, but yeah, obviously cops dictating which way I'm going. Another nitro bottle on the outer ring there, and you got a couple down here, but yeah, not letting you pass me. Yeah, there's a couple down here in the actual subway, but obviously going back and forth across the middle of this area is just dangerous, with the cops really enjoying shunting the player. So like, yeah, it is kind of taking your car into your own hands to try and pick up extra nitro bottles like that. The AI will always pass the finish line around the 1 minute and 20 mark, so yeah, just know that that's around how much time you have. And yeah, it is possible to triple, like, get this. There may have been a jump before the start of this race, minor editing, but yeah, the tree is possible in a single race. It's just not exactly easy. But if you do something like, say if you get wrecked at the start and you get put into a wall, and that takes away your no wreck, and then like cop AI just jumps all on top of you, just slow down a small bit, gather up 7 nitro bottles, just find one and cheese it a small bit for a few seconds. You should have about 1 minute and 40 on this stage before you get DQ'd and kicked out of it. and then like yeah, it should be good to go again, and get at least one goal each on the times, or like yeah, if it looks like if you do wreck like I did on my first race, it is still possible to win the race depending on where the wreck happens, or again get the nitro bottles if that happens. So yeah, just try and make sure that you're getting something out of the 2 tickets every time. Let's see though, any luck with SSC blueprints? It's 20 packs coming from this day, so hey, there's one. That's not too bad. Kind of consider those as being around a 10% drop rate, so like you're gonna get maybe 2 from each event day where you've got 20 packs coming in. So like that would be cool enough, and like I think that would be enough to bring me up to the 3rd star. Yeah, I'll happily take any extra blueprints for this one, because like yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous car, and it is a speed king. While it's kind of yeah, it's hard to kind of see just how incredibly fast this one is, I think. But like if you were to put this neck and neck with something like the Bugatti and the Jesco, like yeah, this is gonna win 9 times out of 10, because it's a far more modern supercar. Like in real world, this one is a whole lot faster than those cars as well, because like I said, it does have just newer tech in terms of launch technology and stuff that the things like the Bugatti definitely do not have. It had a land speed record for quite a while, which was unverified, and the GPS information that was on that land speed record was apparently complete tosh, and yeah, didn't really have the record at all. Well, it did, but it wasn't as fast as they said it was, because people just worked out by the fact that like yeah, the markers that are on the track that they used just did not line up. So yeah, stage 10 done though. SSC Tuatara, cool car. Special event is very, very hit and miss. The stages where it's just you versus a single rival car, awesome. The stages where it's you versus like yeah, a billion cops and every other car that they can squeeze onto there, just awful. And not like from, again, I mentioned this in the other videos, but not from a difficulty point of view, just from a like the game doesn't run point of view. That's, you can't beat that as a player. Like it was the same in the Grand Prix. I had one of my last Grand Prix stages like where I lost out a load of points just by the fact that the game crashed. It's like I can't get better at the game not crashing. That's not on me. That's not the player. That's yeah, the game. So like those impossible challenges of play a better game. Oh, I don't know. Sucks to say that, because I really love the driving in this. It's just a shame when you're distracted from the driving by the software close because an error or 2 FPS races. But yeah, guys, sub button up there. I really appreciate if you click on that, or if you leave a comment down below. Interaction is always good. Leave a like, share with your friends, tell your family members, be like, Storm's awesome, all that jazz. Other videos from me, Aaron and Tara as well. And as always, guys, yeah, drive safe and good luck with these.